Why are we playing Pony?
Because we're gonna talk about.
Are we about to review Magic Mike?
No,
we're not.
We're gonna talk about one of probably our all-time favorite comedy, Booty Call.
Booty Call, like you heard that right. BOOTY space CALL is our favorite comedy of all time.
I can just subscribers just drop, all 5 of them. 4, 3, 2, 1.
When we first said that, people were probably like, "Say what?
Booty Call?
Like a made-for-TV movie?
The one that I see on BET?
Yeah,
at
3 a.m.
in the morning,
yeah.
Which is, I think, the first time you saw it.
Oh my gosh! What? Even playing that music makes me laugh. The first time I saw this movie, the first time I saw Booty Call, so I was like on vacation with my family in Mexico, and like back then they only had like I think this is 2006, 2005. Mm-hmm. The TV channels in Mexico, like this place we're staying, only had like 12 channels at a time that actually worked. And then soccer was on the other 10. Like 12 channels playing anything but soccer.
Yeah.
And so we turned this movie on at like 11 o'clock at night while we were there. I was like,
did you even know who Jamie Foxx was back then?
I don't know.
Probably
not. But I turned this on, and me, my dad, and my brother started watching it, and we were just fucking dying.
Yeah.
We were laughing so hard during this movie. So I'll sum up this movie in a sentence or two.
Yeah.
It's 2 friends trying to get a piece of ass.
Yep.
From 2 girls.
That's it.
It's
like 80 minutes.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect length, perfect plot. Everything it sets out to do, it does perfectly.
It is an epic movie. in that it's hard to understand how much these guys go through just to finish their gentleman's bet of tagging that ass before sunrise the next day.
Yeah.
So the movie has...
It's really a testament to the sheer determination of men.
Yeah. So this movie has Jamie Foxx as Buns.
With a Z.
With a Z, not an S. Tommy Davidson.
Yeah, Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson, who's named Rashawn. And then it's got the ladies are Vivica Fox, which is Listy.
Listerine with a Y, not an I.
Why not an I? I think this was like came out in like 1994 or 95 or something.
No, I think it came out in 96, 97.
Okay, so like Listerine, the mouthwash, wasn't even invented yet.
Oh, it absolutely fucking was. Listerine?
Really?
Listerine's been out for, God, it's what, the 80s?
Are you sure?
Who do you call? 1997. Hold on.
So she was named after...
Keep talking about the plot.
Oh, wait, no. It was invented back then, because when he goes, her name's Listerine, he goes, that's the motherfucking mouthwash.
There you go, boom. This case is solving itself. Yeah, and then was it Tamala Davis?
Yeah, Tamala
Davis. Friend Nikki.
So Nikki and Rashawn have been dating for 8 weeks. And,
7 weeks.
Oh, 7 weeks.
It's very important to know, because I mentioned it multiple times.
Yeah, 7 weeks. So I've been dating for 7 weeks, and Rashawn is like a clean-cut guy. He dresses like Montel Jordan. Like, he's a clean-cut guy. He's a good guy. And they've been dating for 7 weeks, and he hasn't...
like a gentleman the way a traditional gentleman would.
Yeah, but he hasn't tapped that ass yet. He hasn't gotten...
Because he acts like a traditional gentleman.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, Buns, like Jamie Foxx, his friend, but can't believe that he hasn't gotten it yet. Like, he cannot believe that Rashawn has not gotten some meat yet. And so Rashawn and Tamala Davis and
she was the love interest from Head of State with Chris Rock.
Right on. Like decide to go on a date, and then they decide like blind date hook up Jamie Foxx and Buns and Vivica Fox, Listerine.
I keep showing him pictures on IMDb of the cast photos. It's making him laugh.
Oh, and like that's how that's basically like this movie takes place over a night, and like Jamie Foxx and Rashawn make like a gentleman's bet to try and
I'll stop. I'm sorry.
To try and get like some booty from these girls. It is an epic journey of what these guys have to go through, that these girls are putting these guys through just to get some.
Yeah.
And every time you think they're just about to get something comes up.
Something goes wrong.
Something goes wrong.
They can't get the right condoms at the store. They
get the wrong condoms.
He wants to go down on her, but she wants him to use a dental dam, so he goes, but they're all out of Glad wrap. And they keep having to go to this store with, like, the two really stereotypical caricature Pakistani owners. Like, they get robbed. They have to stop a robber with an Uzi by clocking him over the head with 40s.
Clock him with a 40.
They clock 40. And then he gets shot by a cabbie with a Desert Eagle. It's wonderful.
Yeah. This movie holds a very special place in our lives.
Yeah.
Like, we actually have a best friend who always tells us that he won't watch the movie because it identifies with his struggle too much.
I can't watch it because I haven't gotten laid in 5 weeks, and it's reminding me of my own dry spell too much.
Yeah. Like, back then, there's no Tinder and shit. Like, they should have worked for it.
Yeah, you couldn't swipe. There was no swiping.
No swiping.
You had to get a phone number on a piece of paper and then get a pager and then find out when the girl was home, if she was home.
Yeah. And
leave a voicemail or hit her up on her beeper.
This movie is so 90s. Like, everything about it.
The greatest generation.
Like, they're playing
getting ass.
Jamie Foxx's character, I think, is wearing like an orange shirt that has, I shit you not, like, it's a long sleeve shirt, but it's a Velcro long sleeve shirt. Mm-hmm. Like, he literally tears off the sleeves.
He's got a turquoise jacket and he's got his braids.
Like yellow pants with like racing stripes in them.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is a fucking riot in this movie. This is easily the best thing he's ever done. Ray, The Kingdom, all that. I mean, that's fine. But Booty Call is his fucking swan song.
Booty Call Unchained.
Yeah. but Django Unchained. Dude, Django Uncalled.
You know how Will Smith, like, this movie actually reminds us a lot of Fresh Prince in some ways, and like in funny ways, just like the style, like some of the music and stuff like that. Like, you know, if you ever they ask Will Smith, what movie do you regret? Like, which movie do you like wish you never did? And he says Wild Wild West, which is we love that movie.
I love Wild
It's
Wild
a great
West.
movie. This movie is like Will Smith is to
Wild West
as like Jamie Foxx probably is to Booty Call, and he should be.
Well, because he started out as a goofy comedian, but now he's, everybody loves him, and he's like the dramatic actor of our time. He really needs to go back to his roots, for sure. I'm looking at the IMDb page. The IMDb synopsis is even better. It just says, 2 friends who have gone too long without sex set out to get some. That's it. Could not be simpler.
Oh, man. This is the background to our lives, this movie.
Yeah. The soundtrack is Don't Stop, Don't Quit, Let Me See You Squirrel, Pony, Booty Call, Fire and Desire, Baby, 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 Baby by R. Kelly, The Dip by Freak Nasty, which I love. I always request it at weddings and get a weird look. Don't Want to Be a Player. It goes on and on.
What are the good scenes in this movie? Of the many, I think the Chinese restaurant where they all meet is the funniest.
I can tell you the only bad scene. The end credits.
Yes. Amen to that.
That's it. Yeah, well...
This is supposed to be bad for your kidneys.
Well, there's like 5 minutes of exposition where it shows the girls getting ready for their blind date. Because... Yeah. So anyway, so we're getting on a tangent here because we get too excited about this movie. So the guys are getting ready. They're walking to the girl's apartment. Buns is a quote-unquote player. And he gets asked all the times. He doesn't believe in a relationship. Booty calls. 3 a.m. No questions asked. And Tommy Davidson is Rashawn is just trying to do it the right way and be nice to her. And
trying to be respectful.
Yeah, the respectful way, which, we should all do. But every once in a while, you need your little hood rat friend who's going to...
We've all got one.
Kick you into overdrive and get your...
We've all got one. Going. We've all got the hood rat friend who pushes us.
We know ours.
He identifies with the struggle way too much.
They're getting ready, and Nikki's talking about, I want to make him work for it. He's a nice man. I don't want to give up that nay too early. and
get that nay.
Listerine is a closet little freak, even though she doesn't admit it. And she's saying, sometimes you just got to give it up. And then they meet at a Chinese restaurant where Jamie Foxx just walks in. And he's just immediately riffing on everybody. Just walks in. He bumps into a Chinese waiter. Excuse me, Bruce Lee. Could you put me in the play section, please?
Put me in the play section, please.
Yeah.
The shrimp fried rice is never going to be the same for me after this movie.
No, I can never say shrimp fried rice without laughing.
Or saying, can I
get
some shrimp?
Moet is never, it's Moet.
Yeah.
into Moet now because of this movie.
It's a life-changing movie.
It's changed my life. It's literally, even albeit on a small scale, changed my life.
Yeah.
So then it just kind of jumps from scenery to scenery. It's like the Chinese restaurant, and they meet, and there's all a bunch of hilarious shit they say.
Like
then they go back to the apartment. Yeah, they go to a bar and a club.
Bar, apartment.
And they're dancing around it. And then they go back to the apartment, and there's this fucking hilarious scene where they're playing cards. And there's this gag where they start playing footsie under the table, and the dog starts licking Vivica Fox's feet, and Jamie Foxx drops the cards on the table, so she thinks it's him, like, working her feet under the table. And then the dog starts, Buns bends over, and the dog starts
licking
nosing his ass, so he thinks it's her, like, putting her foot in his butt crack.
Could you imagine them filming this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would have loved to have been there. Oh yeah, another great line is like, so Buns is under the table, like Dog's foreplaying both of them, like just like a crazy scene, and he goes to sit up and he goes, "Oh, something winked at me." Something winked. She's got the skirt on.
It's really hard to talk about this movie and not laugh at the plot, but you really it's worth watching. Get drunk with your friend. This is the ultimate get drunk with your friends and watch this movie.
Yeah. This is a really funny movie to watch with like a group of people who actually want to talk too. Well, like laugh and talk about it.
I only want to talk about this really just spread our joy to others so they can uncover this hidden gem of Booty Call.
This is like the Christmas present I'd give to everybody.
I have 2 copies of this on DVD.
Yeah, you have the Bootiest edition.
The Bootiest edition, and the problem is there's no fucking Blu-ray of this movie.
There's no Blu-ray.
I want to attach a hashtag to this. Is hashtag release the Booty Call.
Release
Blu-ray.
the Blu-ray.
Release the Booty Blu-ray. Like just something to catch on.
I would love to have like a Q&A session with these 4 people.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Vivica Fox has, gone off and done great things, and Tommy Davidson's got his comedy career. And then Tamala Davis is, I guess, working at Dairy Queen now. Jamie Foxx, I mean, is, everybody knows fucking Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, everyone knows Jamie Foxx.
Like, I want to see what magic led to this movie. Because what the director made, like, Above the Rim or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he worked on some other...
Jamie Foxx did a couple movies with him.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I never
not as good as this one. That's for sure.
I've never seen him, but I tell you, not as good as Booty Call.
I never see this movie. I mean, like I said, it's only on at like 3 a.m. on like BET.
No questions asked.
3 a.m. No questions asked. You also get some great advice on like dating in this movie. Like, be careful if you like taking a girl home from a club.
Because every girl looked good in dim light.
Every girl looks good in dim light.
Everyone said that. Everyone's had the friend who says, "Oh, she probably just looks good on the club lights."
Yeah. But then you learn,
like, they probably got it from
Booty Call. And then the next day when she walks out, it's like a fucking sea donkey walking out of your car.
Do you think the Glad Rap scene was forced because like this is a movie about sex and this is like the 90s when everyone was like practicing like the safe sex movement and like everything with kids,
bunch so like HIV and
you can like that was like the 80s. That was like the 70s and 80s. But I
never worked for me.
I have a conspiracy theory where I think they made this raunchy comedy that was like, especially was going to go out to, like the black youth demographic because it had all these black comedians and they were such a hit, on BET at the time. Like, I think they said, "Oh, you can do this, but you also have to force them to use proper safe sex procedures." I mean, literally, they go out to get lambskin condoms and they're no good. And Nikki, like, almost like a PSA goes, "Those don't protect you against the HIV virus."
Yeah.
I have a weird government conspiracy that the government heard about Booty Call and like the National Health Administration or whatever it is said, "You can do this, but you have to preach safe sex." So he wants to go down on her and he has to go get Nikki's like the government. She goes, "Glad Rap doesn't protect you," he goes, "against like the transition of bodily fluids and herpes." And
yeah,
the more I think about it, I'd never thought about it until
it also shows how dumb the dudes are that they fuck that up too. Like, they can't even put things on right.
So this is my brand new wild conspiracy that the government
started a movie called Booty Call.
The health administration had a say in the movie Booty Call. So I'd love to do a little more digging on this.
Script written by city council of some sort, like the Brooklyn City Council or something.
Yeah, these are also the days where like you go into school and the poster on the wall was like of J-Lo telling you to read more books and LL Cool J like doing that rapper pose over a stack of books.
Yeah.
This is
Jamie Foxx.
Booty call was a government conspiracy.
Holding up a plastic glove, saying "No glove, no glove,
no love." There's like 5 safe sex comments in this movie, in a movie about just like indiscriminately getting ass.
But the thing is like they're having like kind of they're not even necessarily like having safe. I mean, I guess they are having like safe sex, but they're like. There's some violence attached to it.
Yeah. I guess saying don't go out and just try to get laid because you'll get attacked and you'll lose the dog and then you'll get shot by a cabbie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't tell if this movie made me as a young male want it more or like understand how difficult the chase can be.
Well, I want to get laid, but I also don't want to get shot.
Oh man, this movie's got everything.
Oh, you know what? We usually talk spoilers. I'm not even going to spoil the ending. I'm not even going to tell you if they're going to get laid at the end. Yeah. You're going to have to go out and find out for yourself.
Yeah. No pun intended, but you have to figure out if it's a happy ending or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
This movie has so many repeatable, quotable lines.
It's really just an excuse for the actors to go in and just riff and make stupid, hilarious quotes.
And impressions, too.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx, we know now, well, Jamie Foxx is hooking up with Vivica Fox and he does a Bill Cosby impression, which shows how fucking dated this movie is. And it turns her on. She likes a man who can do impressions.
I was going to say, just because he's hooking up with her doesn't mean he's actually getting it, though.
Yeah, they're grinding.
Yeah, they're grinding. That's
nothing like the 90s to have Bill Cosby turn you on.
Yeah. So this movie, I don't know if you're actually gonna be able to find it in stores anymore, except for it's like buried in like the $3.99 bin at Walmart.
Maybe. I don't even think that. I doubt it. You'd have to go to like you'd find this 100% at a used book and DVD store.
Yeah.
You could maybe, I'm sure they have a copy of the Bootiest edition on Amazon for like $5. You can get it.
Another Amazon not plug.
Yeah. Well worth it. Absolutely well worth it.
Yeah. Go grab this movie on DVD because you can't grab it on Blu-ray. Which fucking sucks. But grab this movie, pour yourself a drink.
If you're buns, for the dudes, drink some Hennessy.
Yep.
Because it makes you look sophisticated, but also you can drink in the club.
Makes you look like you pay for it with a gold gas card.
Exactly. And if for you ladies, get a bottle of Moet.
Get a bottle of Moet.
Yep.
I always called it Moet after this movie too.
I accidentally called it that once, and I got a funny look.
Damn, girl, why you got one of the most expensive shit?
I got a funny look because I called it Moet, and I got an even funnier look when I went, I'm sorry, I learned that from Booty Call. It's $7.79 on DVD on Amazon.
Go for it.
Get it.
Yeah.
And fucking release the Blu-ray already.
Yeah. Release the tapes, release the Blu-ray.
Release the memo, release the Blu-ray.
Release the memo, release the Booty Call Blu-ray. It's all a government conspiracy.
Yep.
So go get this movie. Love it. Enjoy it. Watch it a couple times because it gets funnier.
Let us know what you thought of it too.
Yeah. We'll take comments, emails, etc. Send them back.
If you have any suggestions on movies you'd love us to comment on, send us an email at amateurhourmovies@gmail.com, tweet us at amateurhourmov, or Instagram us at amateurhourmovies. We'll be teasing throughout the week our release for the following Monday on all these platforms.